So if you follow along on my channel, you probably realize that it has been like 3 weeks since I have posted a new video. This is because I have had a very rough couple of weeks. There have been a lot of big changes in my life, and my mental health has been so. I am trying to get back on track, and I just wanted to come on and give you guys some updates. Thank you for following along. If this is your first time watching, please go back and watch some of my other videos to kind of get caught up. But first thing, prep-wise, I have been having some physical symptoms, mainly really bad fatigue and super bad lightheadedness. So since we weren't even doing anything super extreme, I was like 6 20-minute cardio sessions a week, and my calories are still almost 1,700. And since I was feeling so bad, me and my coach have decided to take a step back from prep and just focus on getting my mental health and my physical health back into a good spot before we decide to continue prep. This was a very hard decision for me because prep is one of the few things that I have been really looking forward to. And so it was hard for us to make this decision, but I still have that Angel Showcase in September to look forward to. It'll be nice to be like active in the industry without actively competing. So I'm super excited about that and just kind of trying to focus my energy into that, and of course healing myself. So in the meantime, we've kind of increased my calories back to maintenance. My cardio is just kind of, I'm trying to do like at least 1 to 2 spin classes per week, something that I'll enjoy rather than just walking on the treadmill on an incline. I've been feeling really good with that. I'm not hungry like at all, and my cravings have been a lot less intense, so that's been really good. So other updates in my life, I left my job working as an in-person personal trainer. That was one of my huge stressors. I just didn't feel respected or valued as an employee at that company. And so I made the decision to leave. I did find a new job in the meantime. I will be a clinical sales specialist. I actually already started. I went out on my first case this last week, and it was so much fun. Lots of hurry up and wait, a lot of stuff to learn, but I'm super excited to be starting this new role. It will be interesting. It's an on-call position per diem, so it's based on my own availability, but I'll be on call 24 hours a day, so making my schedule work as far as like eating and getting my workouts in will be interesting, but I know I can do it. I think it'll actually be better for me because I won't be like constantly on my feet for super long hours like I was in nursing and as an in-person personal trainer. So super stoked about that. And then as far as my mental health goes and physical health, so I got my lab work done. As I've mentioned before, my lab work looks fantastic. But I have that elevated ANA titer. Oh my gosh, I just feel like I have so much to update you on. So got my lab work done. ANA titer still elevated. Everything else looks great. So my new PCP is referring me to a sleep clinic for a sleep study, and then for the fatigue issue. And then also I decided to go ahead and start seeing a psychiatrist again because my mental health has just gotten to a point where I need some extra help. So we did start a new medication today. Hopefully it will help with my symptoms. All right, so this new psychiatrist seems to think, which I completely agree with, that I have premenstrual dysphoric disorder, which essentially is really awful PMS, specifically in the mood and behavioral issues, so like the depression, the anxiety, the irritability, the mood swings. So we're starting medication to kind of help that out. Hopefully it works. I have not had good reactions to medications in the past, so it's hard for me to be hopeful, but I am trying to be hopeful. And in the meantime, I am looking for a new therapist. I have an appointment next week with a new one that I'm excited and hopeful for. I am referring back to this book that is huge and annoying and super difficult to get into, but I got this when I was in my partial hospitalization program, and it's all about like cognitive behavioral therapy. And I came to the realization that I need to be putting as much effort into my mental health and my mental growth as I am into my physical training. there's not a magic pill that's just gonna make everything better. And 99% of the things I'm struggling with can probably be better, maybe not cured, but better by changing the way I think. So I am referring back to this lovely workbook as well as this book to do some work on my own. I am trying to at least 5 days a week spend at least 30 minutes, if not more, reading these two and putting in the work, actually physically writing stuff down and doing the work to help this, because we gotta get this figured out. The elimination diet I mentioned in my last video, so I'm done with the elimination phase and I'm starting back with the reintroduction phase. During the elimination phase, I did not feel any better. In fact, I think I actually felt worse, so not really that thrilled to be like slowly reintroducing foods. I just want to go back to how I was eating. But I am in the process of reintroducing eggs right now. So far, no issues. I'm gonna do soy next just because even though I'm not sure that I'll go back to completely plant-based, I do want to be able to enjoy some things that I did enjoy. Like, I do like my tofu and soy milk, so I want to try and introduce those things back in next, and then probably gluten because I have been craving bagels. So that's where I am with that. I will jump back on soon and give y'all some more updates. Thank you for
What's up, guys? I am Kat Fine and I am addicted to 7-Eleven cold brew.
So speaking on the 7-Eleven coffee, don't knock it till you try it. I used to get my nitro cold brews at Starbucks, and sometimes for convenience I still do, but the 7-Eleven coffees, any iced coffee, any size, are only $1. So I get them there, and then I have the app. So with the app you get rewards, and so sometimes I'll get a free coffee, but also with the rewards points, but also every 7th cup is free, so I get one like once a day probably. So I pay at the end of the week less than $7 for 7 coffees versus almost $7 for one at Starbucks. So definitely worth it. Give it a try if you haven't already. You won't be disappointed. And on the subject of disappointment, I got these at Vitamin Shop the other day, and they were 75% off, so I had to get them because I've tried these before and they actually really help me with my energy. But for 6 of the little shots, they're normally like $27. So they had them 75% off. They were like discontinuing them or something. But I got home and found out that these are actually expired. They expired in June. So I'm gonna try and take them back, and then I might order some online anyway, because I need something to help with this energy issue I'm having. But if y'all have tried anything like nootropics or anything that you like that have actually helped you with energy throughout the day that don't have so much caffeine in them, let me know, because I know I've been saying this forever, but I am trying to cut back on my caffeine intake. So drop in the comments below if you have any recommendations of anything you've tried.
I just wanted to come back on and wrap up this video. I'm going to try to get back to my regularly scheduled videos every week or two. It'll be a little change of theme since I'm not on prep anymore, but I'll just kind of keep y'all updated on my life as far as my mental health and what I find out from the rheumatologist that I'm going to see and from the sleep study. That'll probably be a little bit down the line because it's really hard to get in with these specialists nowadays, but I'll keep you guys updated on that, as well as how my body continues to respond as I go back into this kind of maintenance period, getting ready for the Angel Showcase, and when I decide to prep again. Thank you once again for coming to my channel and following along with my journey. Hope to see y'all next time.